Dallas Cowboys. Super Bowl. Let's get it.
And he's going to do all he can
to will
them to a Super Bowl win.
Throw the fuck in with your quarterback, Steven. Fuck.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma. Will be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. From the gun, it's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off. Touchdown! Miles Sanders with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Brandon, this is the Super Bowl. A touchdown scored in any game is big. In this one, it's massive.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10 again from the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, again to Elliott. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Going to take a shot for Gallup. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eaglesons are going to take over.
I keep forgetting that Dak is like, he's fucking interception
defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip.
Bro, I'm fucking done.
Rookie's free. The 30. 10. 5. Touchdown. Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 72 yards. And the Eagles will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's
this
good to
crazy
make it 14-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. This is Tony Pollard. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And out now come the Cowboys. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
We're going to get some shit going.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the play.
Here's a diving catch right side.
When the spotlight is at its brightest, and let's face it, it's the Super Bowl, those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that one's going to live on?
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. But it's caught on the right side, it's Smith. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2nd down at 4. Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. Left side here to Sanders. Touchdown,
goodness.
Eagles.
I'm going to get this shit down right, bro. I know I'm losing this shit.
Touchdown of this Super Bowl. They're feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 21-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Prescott off play action, looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
Oh my goodness!
Time tonight, it's an interception, picked off by Rodney McLeod, and the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question, because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
Hurts throw complete to Rager. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
You often hear the phrase sure-handed tight category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Howard. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And this is caught in the end zone by Jalen Reagor. Touchdown, Eagles. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl.
Coach mad as hell. I know, Coach.
Elliott good on the extra point. And it is 28-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. Now Pollard. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And my goodness, another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one.